And without further ado, let us now begin our program through an opening remarks to be given by none other than our own college dean, Dr. Giovanni Tapang. Let's welcome Doc Gandhi with some hearts in the Zoom chat. Ayan. Hello, Doc Gandhi.
Magandang hapon sa inyo lahat. Good afternoon. Magandang hapon sa ating mga freshies. I'm really very happy to welcome you to the College of Science. It's an accomplishment in itself, but there are more challenges that will face you in the next few years. The challenges are already reflected in the way that we are conducting this freshman assembly. Naka-Zoom tayo, and wala kayo dito physically, and until the government would try find the correct handling of this pandemic, the university and us together will be trying to make best about the situation that we are in. Our primary goal as a college is to make scientists out of all of you. I see around 258 participants right now, and I will expect actually that all of you would proceed to graduate studies. The reason why we want to have to make scientists out of you is so that our country will benefit from the human resource of a trained cadre of experts to rely on any problem that will come up, and even to figure out the problems even before it happens. But to be able to do this for our country, you have to be the best that you can be. Because at the end of the day, you should always ask, kapag mahirap na yung problem set, kapag ang dami ng ginagawa, para kanino ba to? For whom is all of these things? And if you remember that what we need to do is to be the best scientists for our people, then we should also be best in our academics, we should all be best in our extracurricular, and to be the best person and scientist for the country. However, being a scientist does not end at your BS degree. My personal expectation from all of you, the whole 260 freshies and transferees here, is that all of you will become PhDs. It's a tall order. That's around 7 to 8 years in the future. You might not even be thinking about it because this is the first day of being here at the college, but I urge you to plan ahead and think about graduate school here in the college. The college and the university is doing its best to give you the best laboratories, equipment, faculty, and surroundings. Unfortunately, the last one would be something that we have to postpone for a bit. We have new computational clusters. We have a big data cluster coming in. We have, even during the pandemic, our faculty are doing research continuously, and them doing research at the cutting edge makes them the best teacher because they know the newest, the latest things to teach about you, those that are not even in your textbooks. So this is the culture that we want to develop in the college. To be able to serve the people, we have to be the best scientists that we have, that we can be. And that starts with day one, and that starts with this orientation program. And I hope that the journey, I know it will be difficult at some point. Masaya ngayon, pero of course, I don't want to burst the bubble, but I also don't want to give you a rosy situation. There will be times that the problem set seems to be intractable. The loads will be very hard, but the only thing that we can actually face is to think about, well, I want to be a scientist for the people. And to do this, we have to endure all of these. And the training at the end will be much worth it. It's very, very, very worth it. Wherever you end up, the training of the College of Science, our faculty, is among the best in the world and probably the best in the country. Thank you very much. Magandang hapon sa inyong lahat. Welcome to the College of Science.
Ayan. Ayan. Thank you so much for that warm message, Dean Gani. That's true that there are more challenges that we have to face, and we can only get through that as one strong but diverse and thinking College of Science. With our current situation and all the academics that we're gonna do, it's really going to be challenging. Ayan. But that will mold us again, as Dean Gani said, to be the best that we can be. In connection with what the Freshie said, and we can see na it's aligned with what the College of Science wants, that for us to be scientists for the people. And again, as Dean Gani said, it does not stop with graduation or even getting that PhD. Being scientists for the people entails immersing yourself with the masses and amplifying their calls and being the best that we can be. So I hope, Freshies, that you always strive for honor and excellence. And of course, that is just the beginning, and we still have a lot in store for you. With that, let us now get to know more about the College of Science through this video.
The College of Science is the largest college in UP Diliman in terms of regular faculty size and second largest in student enrollment. It is the acknowledged National Center of Excellence for Advanced Education and Research in the Natural and Mathematical Sciences. Its primary mission is to contribute to the advancement of science and technology in the Philippines through high-quality science education, the acquisition of scientific and technological knowledge, and the provision of scientific and technical services.
The college presently has 8 degree-granting institutes, each declared by CHED as national centers and centers of excellence in their respective scientific fields. National Institute of Geological Sciences, National Institute of Molecular Biology and Biotechnology, National Institute of Physics, Institute of Biology, Institute of Chemistry, Institute of Mathematics, the Marine Science Institute, Institute of Environmental Science and Meteorology. In addition, CS also is home to the Natural Sciences Research Institute. 2 interdisciplinary programs are also located in the College of Science: the Materials Science and Engineering program and the Science and Society program.
Located in the National Science Complex are the CS Administration Building, Computational Science Research Center, and CS Library. The CS Administration Building houses the offices of the executive staff such as Dean's Office, performs functions pertaining to administrative and general services, accounting, budgeting and control, leave computation, information and communication of the Dean, and other CS officials. Office of the College Secretary, the official keeper of records, overseer of registration and scholastic evaluation of students at the college level. It serves as the liaison of the college to various offices in the university. Office of the Associate Dean for Mentoring, Academic Progress, and Advancement. Housing the Graduate Office and the DOST ASTH RDP, it is responsible for the administration, supervision, and coordination of the interdisciplinary graduate programs offered by the college. Associate Dean for Research, Innovation, Development, and Enterprise. Processing of request, approval, or endorsement, project proposal, IPA, project realignment, and procurement of the college. Associate Dean for Facilities and Resources Management, primarily responsible in the upkeep and maintenance of the 21.9-hectare National Science Complex, which includes all repairs and renovations, venue reservations, and also taking care of our emotional support animals such as rabbits, goats, and sheep. Associate Dean for Student, Alumni, and Public Affairs. Handles non-academic student services like scholarships, student organizations, student discipline, and student wellness. It is also responsible for science communication and the media relations of the college. The Computational Science Research Center, or CSRC, is the technical arm of the College of Science and provides computational resource, tech and webmail support, and is where the data center facility and high-performance computing facility are located. CS Library, Center of Excellence for Science Information in support of teaching, extension, and research activities of the college. For more information and recent announcement of CS, check out CS's official website. Also, don't forget to follow and like the college's official social media accounts for news, stories, and recent updates. Pagpupugay
Sa ating mga
panibagong siyentista ng bayan. Welcome to the College of Science.
Wow, grabe naman yun, di ba? Super nakaka-excite and, nakaka-boost ng excitement talaga. Ayan, but that only gives you a glimpse of what and who you can encounter as you embark on your new journey in CS. But I'm sure that there are a lot more that CS can offer, and we will be learning all about them today. Of course, even before everything, we need to familiarize ourselves with our very own CS Institute and program directors who will help you through everything that you will go through and will be with you through ups and downs here in CS. So let's get to know them, shall we? First off, we have with us the officer in charge of the Institute of Biology, Dr. Jonas Kilang.
Hi, a virtual welcome to our new students and congrats for having been accepted to the different programs of the college. We hope to see you next year face to face. For now, see you in our virtual classrooms. Good afternoon.
Ayan. Thank you, Dr. Kilang. Next, let us welcome the director of the Institute of Chemistry, Dr. Len Harold Lim.
Magandang hapon sa inyong lahat. Welcome sa College of Science, sa Institute of Chemistry. Naway maging makabuluhan para sa inyo ang taon na ito. Sana ay maging healthy at safe pa rin kayo. Tutulungan namin kayo na maging magdali yung buhay nyo sa pag-aaral sa Chem. Good afternoon.
Thank you, Dr. Lim. We also have here with us the director of the Institute of Environmental Science and Meteorology, Dr. Cherry Ringer.
Magandang hapon sa lahat, lalo na sa ating mga freshies. Congratulations, really a big congratulations for making it to the College of Science of UP Diliman with emphasis. No? Our institute, the Institute of Environmental Science and Meteorology, does not offer undergraduate degrees, but we do have undergraduate GE course in Environmental Science at NVSI 1 and also an elective in Meteorology. But after you graduate, or if you wish to continue or to pursue graduate studies, consider the Environmental Science and Meteorology. So the challenge really is for you to have a degree given by the College of Science and University of the Philippines in Diliman. But as our previous speakers say, and Dean Gani said that we will help you even in these trying times. Now we will help you accomplish this task. You only need to ask for help. So again, congratulations, and may you have a fruitful lesson, no? Tomorrow, the start of the class. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Winger. Next, let us all give a warm welcome to the Director of the National Institute of Geological Sciences, Dr. Mario Aurelio.
Hello everyone, can you hear me and see me? Hello everyone, can you hear me and see me?
Yes po, you're audible po.
Okay, so I'd like to welcome everyone, the freshies. Are there shifties and transferees also? So I'm also welcoming them. The National Institute of Geological Sciences is the only institute and the school in the entire Philippines which is currently a center of excellence in the geosciences. There are 5 other schools that offer BS Geology degree in Metro Manila as well as in the provinces. So you are lucky, therefore, and I'm speaking especially to those who are entering the BS Geology program, to get into this institute being the only center of excellence at the moment. We work hard at the National Institute of Geological Sciences, but we also play harder. And that's the reason why you see the background here. We have an in-house band at the NIGS, and this usually is a way for us also to relax. So welcome everyone, and we hope that you will have an opportunity to come play and sing with us. Welcome.
Thank you so much, Dr. Aurelio. We also have here with us this afternoon the Deputy Director of the Marine Science Institute, Dr. Rachel Gotanco.
Oops, sorry, nakamute pala ako. Ulit. Again, so sa mga, on behalf of the director, Dr. Laura David, a warm welcome to the new students and sa mga bagong scholar ng bayan, maging sa mga shifties and transferees to the College of Science. No? Kagaya ng IESM, ang Marine Science Institute ay walang undergraduate degree. No? We do have graduate programs in marine science, MS and PhD programs, but nonetheless, we are hoping to see you in our undergraduate courses. We have MS1, Oceans for Us, MS101, Oceans, and MS102, the Marine Sciences. No? So, the Philippines is an archipelagic nation. So napapadigiran tayo ng karagatan, no? From the South China Sea, the West Philippine Sea to the west, to the Philippine Sea in the Pacific Ocean to the east, Sulu Sea, Celebes Sea, and all the other smaller internal seas. No? So ang dagat ay buhay, no? At ang dagat ay buhay. So we hope to see you if you want to learn more about the ocean sciences, no, about the physics that govern motion in the oceans, chemistry, geology, biology, no, from the smallest organisms to the largest organisms in the ocean. Do check out our undergraduate course offerings in the Marine Science Institute. And who knows, no, in 4 or 5 years, we hope to see you as graduate students sa Marine Science Institute. Maraming salamat at magandang hapon.
Thank you so much, Dr. Gotanco. Next up, we have the Director of the Material Science thank you so much. And of course, we also have with us today the Director of the Institute of Mathematics, Dr. Jose Ernie Lope.
Hello, good afternoon po. Congratulations. Welcome to the Institute of Mathematics and to the College of Science. The Institute of Mathematics is the largest institute, not only in the college, not only in Diliman, but in the whole UP system. But that is expected because we cater to every UP student. No? You all have to take at least one math course before you graduate. So of course, we would have wanted to see you, welcome you in person at the Institute, but that will have to wait. So in the meantime, keep safe and healthy, and hopefully see you next academic year in person. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you for that, Dr. Lope. And now let's give it up for the director of the National Institute of Molecular Biology and Biotechnology, Dr. Jose Enrico Lazaro.
Hello, good afternoon to the freshmen. On behalf of the faculty, the students, and the staff of the NIMDB, I welcome all the freshmen, and in particular, the freshmen and the shifties into the molecular biology program. Now, this current crisis that we are in presents actually numerous opportunities, and many of these have to do with science and science communication. Now, as you begin your careers in science, you will, of course, concentrate on expanding your skill set, all right? Take note of those two words and make it your objective in the next 4 years, all the way until your master's and probably your PhD. And try to be very good at something very hard. This is, if you're familiar with Roald Dahl, the British writer, that is his formula for happiness, not just success, but happiness in your career. However, I would also like to point out to you that as you advance in your career, you will be involved in having to communicate science and science thinking to people who are from other fields, especially those in politics, in bureaucracy, and economics. Although you're here as scientists, and although I did say that you have to master a very wide set of difficult skills in science, please do not neglect your non-science subjects, Filipino, history, philosophy, arts. They are extremely important if you want to communicate and convince people, because at some point you will be doing that and you will convince them with a gift that you have, which is your scientific thinking, but you have to express it in a way that they will understand. So ladies and gentlemen, all students from the College of Science and to molecular biology in particular, welcome, and we really do hope to see you soon. Have a nice afternoon.
Thank you, Dr. Lazaro. With that, let us now welcome the director of the Natural Sciences Research Institute, Dr. Elmer Estacio.
Hi, hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon po sa inyong lahat. Welcome to the students, the freshmen, and as well as to the transferees and shifties. Welcome to the College of Science. I am a member of the faculty of the National Institute of Physics, but I am here right now as a panelist in my capacity as the appointed director of the Natural Sciences Research Institute. Ang NSRI po ay special, hindi kagaya ng mga ibang institute na undergraduate at graduate courses ang ino-offer. Yung mga ibang institute, graduate courses, master's at PhD lang ang ino-offer. Sa NSRI po, wala kaming ino-offer at all na degree program. But having said that, the Natural Sciences Research Institute is a national institute, and it is attached to the College of Science as a research arm. At ang mga laboratorio po namin right now ay engaged sa molecular and biological and even DNA analysis research. So, kaya po na sinabi ni Dean Gani kanina, if you are interested in doing graduate research, you might as well be able to encounter research works and be involved in the research, high-end research that we do here at NSRI. So again, welcome, congratulations, and enjoy your college life. Kahit na ganito muna tayo, I'm sure in a year or so, magiging normal pa rin tayo. Hopefully, magiging normal din ang circumstances ng pagiging ISCO at ISCA experience ninyo, pagiging UP student. So thank you very much. That's all. Welcome.
Thank you, Dr. Estacio. For the National Institute of Physics, so we have here today NIP Director, Dr. Wilson Garcia.
So I welcome all the participants, new freshmen from the to the College of Science and the University of the Philippines. So you'll be starting out your college life in a very different situation. You'll be learning in a remote fashion, but I'm fully confident that you will be able to do this learning via the internet, via remote, synchronous, and asynchronous method. Your generation is just perfect for it with your ability to game in the internet, mobile legend, etc. And furthermore, the National Institute of Physics, we are now a member of CERN. You might know that CERN is the birthplace of the internet, the World Wide Web. So it's just perfect that you're in physics and your generation knows how to use the internet. So I hope to see you all this coming semester. If you have any problems, challenges, please do not hesitate to email me or my deputy directors, and we will be able to help you immediately. Welcome again.
Thank you, Dr. Garcia. Up next, let us all welcome the Director of the Computational Science Research Center, Dr. John Rob Bantang.
Hello, good afternoon po sa lahat. In behalf of the CSRC staff, welcome new students to the College of Science. CSRC provides computational and network connectivity in the National Science Complex and the college. We are excited that you will soon apply for computational resource at the CSRC, especially when you proceed to your graduate studies, MS or PhD to do serious research. Welcome po sa lahat.
Thank you, Dr. Bantang. Last but not the least, we have with us here today the Director of the Science and Society Program, Dr. Rene Rollion.
So from the Science and Society Program, congratulations sa ating mga freshies and transferees, and welcome to the College of Science. Ang SSP is the unit actually implementing the STS1. So ang STS1 is actually among the System 11 GE courses. So mukhang lahat tayo ay magkikita sa STS. Currently, we are developing, fast-tracking the development of our graduate program. So siguro kapag pag-graduate nyo, tamang-tama, pwede na kayong pumasok sa MS or PhD STS. Yun lang muna. Congratulations again. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that po. And of course, thank you for all our institute and program directors. But before proceeding to the next part of our program, let us just show you our organizational structure here in CS. Ayan, so as you can see, ayan si Dean yung nag-manage ng everything. And that's all the offices na i-discuss din later, and all the institute and programs na nagsalita na kanina. Ayan. So, of course, again, thank you to all of our institute and program directors for those heartwarming and comforting messages. I'm sure that our freshies are now more excited and enthused in spending their years here in CS. And ayan, no, huwag na tayo magpatumpik-tumpik pa. Now, let us move on to the next part of our program. To help you freshies know more about the academic policies and processes in the College of Science, everyone, let's all welcome our college secretary, Dr. Nerissa Abara.
Okay, good afternoon. Sorry, I was answering a question. So, some of you have seen me before during the, what do you call this? The advanced freshman registration. But for the benefit of those who were not able to attend, and also for the benefit of our new shifties and transferees, I will just present some of the important parts of the registration guide that I showed during the advanced freshman registration. Ay, sandali ha. Okay. Okay, can you see it? Okay, so I will be discussing our basic scholastic rules, which you can also find, okay, in our website. But I'll quickly go through them. So you can read this. We will post this um, in the website. Okay. So this is to be in good scholastic standing. You have to pass at least 3/4 of the academic load you carried in that semester. Okay. Take note that when we say academic load, okay, it means all the subjects that you enrolled in. And if you drop a subject, that is still counted as in the denominator. Okay. And then you have, so when you have the academic year includes the mid-year. Okay. Then for the probation, okay, you will be under probation if you fail to pass 3/4 of the total academic load, but you pass at least 3 academic units. So academic units, this does not include PE or NSTP. Okay. And then for, mamaya po tayo magtanong ha. So the student, okay, you will be required to undergo counseling at the OCG. And the probation is lifted by obtaining grades of 3 or better in at least 3/4 of the units that you enrolled in. Okay. Then these are the rules. These are the instances when you may be dismissed from the College of Science. So if you don't pass at least 3 academic units, you don't pass the 24-unit rule, and then if you were on probation for more than 2 semesters, okay, and then if you don't abide by the retention rules of your degree program, and incurring an absence without leave status twice. Okay, and then for the readmission process, okay, so we have a readmission form which you can find in our website, which I will show later. Okay, and then this is the process. Okay, so again, for those who, if you don't file for an official leave of absence, okay, you will be considered AWOL, or absence without leave, and you will have to apply for readmission. Okay, pero ito yung ayan, plot twist. Ayan. For this first semester, the rules on academic delinquency are suspended for this semester. But I still wanted to show the rules para in case bumalik na tayo sa default, then you know what it is. Now, for the registration, it is still ongoing. It has been extended up to Monday, but I think most of you are already enrolled. So please take note of this process, especially for the freshmen, because the process you went through this semester, ngayon lang yan. So for next semester, you'll have to do it on your own. Okay? But we have the CSSC, and we also have our CS registration assistants, okay, who you can ask regarding this process. But yeah, this is the process here. So meron tayong online enlistment and so on. Okay. By the way, ayan. Okay. Now for the program advisors, okay. Wait lang ha. Sandali ha. Hindi ko wait. Okay. So all undergraduate students in the College of Science need to go through pre-advising and post-advising during the registration period. Okay, so for CS, our program advisors, I think most of you have met them. So ito yung roles nila. Basically, they advise you to through online process. So you can see it in the box in your CRS accounts. So you'll have to read that. Okay. And please, do not forget, okay, before you go, before you go to class, please check your registration and make sure that you have reached this final box here, the enrolled. So if you are, sorry ha, paano ba i-post to? Okay, ayan. Okay, so in case you are still somewhere here, explain ko lang shortly. So validated, this is when you lock your enlistment. There's a button, the lock enlistment. And then the post-advising, okay, this one will be done by your institute program advisors. Okay, once you have been post-advised, CSSC, nandun pa rin po ba ang proceed to assessment button? Andun pa yata na they still have to click the proceed to assessment. Okay, so please click the proceed to assessment. Otherwise, you will be stuck here. Okay, your advisors won't see you and we won't see you in the assessment queue. So once you have been post-advised, please make sure to check that you have clicked on proceed to assessment. Okay, all of you are still under the free tuition. So do not be bothered if you see the waiting for scholarship tag. Okay, if you are still eligible for free tuition, then just click proceed to assessment so that you will be queued for assessment already. So once you have been assessed, then now you can enroll. Okay, and yet this is the CS website. Okay, I'll show the details where you can find the most of the things that you'll need in your undergraduate life. And then this is our email address, ocs@science.upd.edu.ph. We also have a Facebook account. Okay, we post here. We also post here all the announcements, the important announcements for undergraduate students. Okay, and some guides. We share the guides made by the CS registration assistants. Okay, so ito yon. Some students, I think, hindi nila na. Ayan. So sometimes they don't see this on under academics, undergraduate programs, and then you'll see here the student matters, downloadable forms, and requests. So sa student matters, most of the announcements are here, and then the forms that request for certifications and so on. And here are other useful links. Okay. Ayun, nawala. Ayan. So, ito is in the CRS. Let me just share first. Okay? Kasi minsan feeling ko hindi na navigate ng students. So, most of the questions that we usually receive in our email, okay, the answers are actually in the CRS. So, ayan. So, pag nasa CRS kayo, okay, play around with this button. Everything you need to know is actually here. So the OUR FAQ, there. All the things you want to know are there. Okay, and then the CRS also has its FAQs here. Okay, and of course you can also visit the our.upd.edu website. Okay. There. So that's it. If you have questions, feel free to ask us through our email or our I also I said I will share yung we have the College of Science registration assistance page. You can also look for that in FB. Okay, so we coordinate with them, especially during registration period.
Thank you so much for that informative presentation, Dr. Abara. With that, the floor is now open for any questions about our academic policies and processes. In asking questions, please use our question and answer feature so that we can easily accommodate your questions and concerns. If you have a similar concern with that of your fellow Freshie, please vote up the question. Also, please do note that some questions will already be answered through the Q&A feature. So keep your eyes peeled on that section of your screens.
Okay, so I'll answer the question here. Good day po. I can see, okay, transferee muna. So for the transferees, paano po mag-cancel ng enlisted class? Okay, so for cancellation, your program advisors actually can cancel them. Okay, but you can also go to the specific department. So if you visit the registration, meron tayong links that the UPD CSRA shared. And I think the CSSC, did you share that link also? Yung list ng, kunyari, you want to cancel a subject from the CSSP, yon, may link doon where you can cancel. But your program advisors can also cancel. Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to mention earlier, so for all your registration concerns and other academic concerns, kilalanin nyo na ang inyong, aside from your program advisor, kung hindi kayo sure kung sino sila, make sure you know who your Deputy Director for Academic Affairs is. If for math, it's the Deputy Director for Academic Programs and Research. So they are very active, okay, in fixing stuff, registration matters for our undergraduate students. Okay, so okay na yon. Next, I can't seem to find the enrolled status on my CRS page. Okay, anong status ka na? Kung nasa assessment na kayo, yung tapos na yung post-advice, okay? Kindly wait because sometimes parang by batch namin sila ina-assess. So, kunyari yun na post-advice kayo kaninang umaga, don't expect na agad-agad ma-assess kayo. Tatlo lang po ang assessors natin at the moment for all of you. So, yun, we will assess you. Do not worry. Okay. Is there a specific process on how to credit GE subjects that I have taken in the previous UP constituent? Yes, there is, and your DDAAs are aware of this. So, you can ask them for that process. Hello, bakit wala pong assessment button? Kami po ang nag-a-assess. Hindi po. Ang kailangan nyo lang gawin ay mag-click ng proceed to assessment. Is it normal that our block professors are not contacting us yet? Well, classes start tomorrow, so it's possible na baka tonight pa nila kayo i-contact, or kasi yung mga TTH classes nyo, baka next week pa kayo i-contact. Okay, so hintayin nyo lang. Tama po ba na next sem pa po namin makikita yung tungkol sa enrolled part? Since sa CRS namin, registered po tapos nasa taas yung registration status instead of enrollment status. Sandali. I think, oo nga, no, pag freshman, hindi. Actually, yung screenshot na shinare ko kanina, that's a screenshot of a freshman. So, since sa CRS naman, basta nakasulat na na-registered kayo. Did I answer that? Tama po? Oo. Basta na-reach, nag-green yung buong tab na yon. Okay. If our status in CRS is registered, are we enrolled already? Yes. Ayan. So, parehas lang po ba ang status na registered at enrolled status? Yes. Hello. Hindi pa po nakakredit ang courses ko, transferee from another unit. Kaya po hindi ako makapag-lock ng courses ko. Wait. Yung crediting of courses, it does not have to happen during the enlistment process kasi independent naman ang crediting, yung actual crediting doon sa I don't think it has anything to do with your, unless prerequisite. Is that the situation here? Kung prerequisite siya, okay, paano magpa-credit? You will have to go through the substitution process. So in our downloadable forms, there is what we call substitution form. Okay, so it will be your program advisor who can advise you. They will evaluate your records and they will tell you which among the courses you have taken in your previous college. Kunyari, nag-math, I think in LB, it's 36, math 36, 37, 38 kayo. Then your program advisor will tell you, you need to substitute this for math 21 or math 22 and so on. Okay. Hello, hindi pa po naka-credit. Okay, tapos na yon. Pwede po ba mag-shift ng after ng first sem? No. It's in the code of UP Diliman. Kaya nasa manual natin yan. You need 30 units to be able to shift. Okay. Follow-up question. Yes, so answered na yan, no? Enrollment status the same as registered. Kailangan po ba pindutin yung wait for scholarship under than R pag naghihintay ako ng results ng inaplayan kong scholarship? Actually, from what I understand, kasi yung assessment nyo naman, ito ay para lang diba, para kayong makabayad kayo ng tuition sa UP, which is automatic. So if you have other scholarships na for the purposes of like maybe stipend, okay, independent naman yun sa enrollment nyo sa UP. So proceed to assessment na kayo. Saan po makikita yung proceed to assessment button? Sa CRS, you will only see that once you have been post-advised. Okay, dun sa CRS part, sa CRS nyo. Ando siya, yung sa baba, tama ba? Dun sa baba nung green tab, somewhere doon, makikita nyo yung proceed to assessment. Hindi po ba yung wait for scholarship tagging ang i-click? Hindi po, kasi lahat kayo ay qualified pa for free tuition. Okay. Ay, baka may nakikinig dito na hindi na qualified for free tuition, iba yung sa inyo. Pero kasi this is FST, Freshmen, Shifties, and Transferees. So, ngayon, ano pa kayo? Qualified pa kayo for free tuition. There is no proceed to assessment button in the CRS. Answered already, baka po hindi pa kayo post-advice. So, kindly.
Isa?
Ay, yes po.
Ma'am Lisa, pwedeng pa-type na lang ng answers kasi I think very specific yung questions.
Oo
para
nga,
po makapag-proceed na rin tayo sa next.
Sige. I will just answer the questions. I'll just type the answers. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you for your answers, Doc Isa. And again, ayan, please watch out na lang sa magiging answers ni Doc Isa dyan. Ito-type nila lang daw yung answers. And with that, we can proceed with the next part of our program. Ayan, since the College of Science covers diverse and vast fields, it is also fitting that our college has one of the most well-known and one of the biggest repository of information in UP Diliman. That's true. That's true. Ask any student from UPD, and for sure, they've already been in the CS library. It's almost as if knowing CS Lib is something that should not be missed to have fully experienced the ISCO life. Ika nga. But today, to help us navigate through that, the CS Library has prepared a video followed by a presentation by our head librarian, Miss Marie Antoinette Villaflor.
Hi everyone, I'm Melanie from the CS Live Acquisition section, and with me is...
Hi, I'm Diane from the Institute of Chemistry Library.
And we will be your hosts for this year's Library Orientation 2021. Your College of Science Library is a place for learning, research, collaboration, discovery, and creativity in the University of the Philippines. As the main library of the College of Science, we support their mission to contribute to the advancement of science and technology in the Philippines. In addition, we have 9 institute libraries that provide access to specialized materials and services in biology, chemistry, environmental science and meteorology, mathematics, marine science, geology, material science and engineering, molecular biology and biotechnology, physics, and natural sciences. So to formally start our online orientation, let's hear it from our head librarian,
Miss Marie Antoinette Villaflor.
Hello everyone. It has been a tough year and very challenging for all of us. But we continue to be resilient and united as a community. No matter what, in behalf of the College of Science Library staff members, welcome back to our returning students and a big welcome to our freshies. Welcome to CS Library. This is your library.
We have a plethora of library collection. Reserve and circulation books, references, special collection, thesis and dissertation, ebook collection, and our subscription online resources. To search for our printed book collection, you will need to use Class. Class is your next generation searching tool, an all-in-one search that also serves as your gateway to all of the university's information resources. To search for all our thesis and dissertation collection, you will need to use our ABCD thesis database. You may access this through the CS Library website. To search for all our online subscribed journal databases and other electronic resources, you will need to use Open Athens. Open Athens makes your remote access to the library's online resources using a single sign-on. You can enjoy all UP Diliman subscribed databases such as ACS, APS, EBSCO, Fibonacci, Science Direct, and a lot more. EBSCO Discovery Service is another tool that you can use. This is a search box discovery service, a unified index of all our subscriptions to EBSCO databases.
We have redesigned our library services since the start of the lockdown last year. Since then, we have improved our ways to continuously assist and support the research needs of the students, faculty, and staff despite the physical absence of the library. Currently, we have 7 services for remote learning that we can provide to the students.
Exciting news, everyone! Your CS Library can now assist you in generating your paper similarity index report via Turnitin's Feedback Studio. Give you a little background, Turnitin is an originality checking and plagiarism prevention tool that checks your paper for inappropriate copying or citation mistakes. So what are you waiting for? Email us your full name and student or employee number together with your paper. Happy writing, everyone!
Hi ma'am, I'm Joanna. Hi Joanna! Well, we are happy to inform you that we are now accommodating online consultations regarding your library-related concerns. And that is our new service, the Teleref service. And this will be rendered through the UP Zoom using our UP Mail account.
So what do we have here in our ebook hub? We have Discovery Search Box, My Shelf for your to-read books, your e-textbooks, syllabi references, and frequently used books. And this is also accessible 24/7 to all registered users. And last, the layout automatically adjusts to any device screen size.
We also have our regular services like Ask a Librarian, document delivery services for subscribed and perpetual ebooks and for open access ebooks, scan or digitized copy of CS Library's book collection, lending of printed books, renewing of borrowed printed books, current awareness services.
There are two ways to access our library collection and services. The College of Science Library website and the University Library website. Take note of these two important sites.
Remember, your CS libraries are here to support you and ready to serve you. Feel free to message us if you have any questions and concerns. Please stay at home and stay healthy.
Don't forget to like our Facebook page to keep you updated with the library news, books, announcements, and exciting offers and more. Thank you, and again, welcome to your College of Science Libraries.
Ayan. With that, let us have a few words from our head librarian, Miss Marie Antoinette Villaflor.
Hi, hello. I guess nasabi na lahat dun sa video. And just to summarize this, we have packaged the whole library. So, it is parang some sort of a digital library already. So you don't need to go to the library actually, and you just send us an email for your request, and we will be happy to assist you in any way we can. So, so in behalf of the whole CS Libraries team, a warm welcome to you, and so good luck on your academic journey. So we're here anytime. So yeah. Okay, thank you.
Thank you for that, Ma'am Tanette. And with that, we can now move on to the next part of our program. Knowing that not all students have the same access to education and to the materials needed to fully reach the learning competencies offered by our academic degree granting units, there exist multiple assistance and aid programs which can help our scholars ng bayan in their academic studies. To help us know more about them, here is a video by the Office of Scholarships and Grants.
Hi, good afternoon. I think it's a PowerPoint presentation. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. I'm Joy Abirin. I'm from the Office of Scholarships and Grants. Natutuwa po ako for giving us a chance to present our office and our programs for financial assistance. Natutuwa rin po ako na makibahagi sa lahat po ng mga bagong scholar ng bayan, ang maraming isko at iska sa College of Science. Ang office po namin is tasked to deliver scholarships and financial assistance programs of the university. In other words, kami po ang tumutulong sa mga estudyante na nangangailangan ng mga alalay sa kanilang pag-aaral. So we are right now headed by Dr. Teresita Villamor Barameda from the College of Social Work. Marami po sa inyo siguro naririnig yung UP as the National University. But how many of you kaya nabasa na ano ba ibig sabihin ng National University? So, ang aming vision bilang isang opisina ay nakapaloob ito, no, ang overarching goal ng ating universidad ay gusto natin na patuloy tayong tumutugon sa pangangailangan ng mga estudyante dahil naniniwala tayo na all of you can be agents of change for national progress. So, dahil yun ang vision namin, we would like to ensure na ang inyong kakulangan sa financial resources ay hindi magiging hadlang para kayo ay makagraduate at maging degree holder ng UP Diliman. Para isa katuparan po ang inyong pag-graduate, ito po ang aming mga programs and services. Meron po kaming grants in aid program, Adapt a Student, scholarships, DOST scholarships, Student Loan Board, Student and Graduate Assistantship Program, Student Insurance, and Financial Assistance on Student Contingencies Program. So, sa mga susunod na slides, ang Grants in Aid Program po ay kung familiar po kayo sa Student Learning Assistance System, yung SLAS, so mga ilan siguro sa inyo ay nag-apply. This is where a student can be given a tuition discount. No, yung discounts ninyo can range from 33% to full discount. You will be assigned to a bracket depending on the assessed capacity to pay na na-evaluate sa inyo. But since all of you are under RA 10931 or the free tuition program of the government, so you do not pay your tuition, so hindi nyo siguro kailangan ng tuition discount, but instead, kailangan nyo ng stipend. So pwede kayong mag-apply sa SLAS. Right now, tapos na po ang round 2 ng application, but magkakaroon ng another round of application by, I think naka-post na, you just visit the website ng SLAS and the CRS kasi doon pinopost din po namin sa CRS ang lahat po ng mga online applications pag naka-open na siya. Ang good news ko po sa inyo, ang ating stipend for this academic year ay nataasan na. So from 3,500 monthly, makakatanggap na ang isang FDS student under the Grants in Aid program ng 5,000 monthly na stipend. Ang kagandahan po nito, ang isa pa na good news ay ang stipend po ng Grants in Aid program ay hindi sakop ng cap sa rule on stipend. Kasi normally meron tayong rule sa stipend na 7,000 a month lang ang maximum stipend that a UP student can get from combined scholarship. So kung kayo ay Grants in Aid, hindi ito kasali doon sa pagbibilang sa cap. So kung DOST kayo, many of the CS students are DOST scholars as well. So good news yan sa inyo kasi you can receive your 7,000 a month stipend plus the 5,000 a month stipend kung kayo ay maka-categorize as an FDS student. Okay, meron lang po tayong ilang mga rules sa sa pagbibigay ng stipend. At least you are enrolled in a 12-unit subjects in one semester. So make sure na hindi kayo underload para wala namang problema sa pag-release ng stipend ninyo. Ang Adapt a Student program natin ay medyo iba ito sa sa lahat kasi kaya siya tinawag na Adapt a Student dahil inaampon natin yung estudyante pagka nawawala sila sa scholarship nila, ayaw natin matanggalan sila kaagad ng support. So we give a benefit of sometimes 2,000 monthly or 3,000 monthly, so depending on kung ano yung ibibigay ng na-evaluate ng committee na financial need ng student every month. So actually, you do not apply for the Adapt a Student program. Ini-endorse ito ng mga kolehiyo. Pwede kayo magpa-endorse sa inyong college secretary, pwede kayo magpa-endorse sa inyong mga faculty, mga professors, academic advisors, or even sa inyong dormitory. So someone has to vouch yung inyong financial need. Paano natin ina-adapt ang student? Pag kayo ay in-endorse, then we will evaluate your need. But ang resources kasi ng adapt is very limited kasi we pull resources from individual donors, can be a faculty member or an alumni, can also be a student. So pinipull namin yung mga resources na contributed by these people para makatulong tayo sa mga ibang estudyante na nangangailangan din. So challenge ko to sa inyo kasi ilan siguro sa inyo nagtaka, wala akong babayaran, papasok ako ng UP. Mapalad kayo, pero hindi lahat ng estudyante ay mapalad kasi ang iba talaga ay nalibre nga sa tuition pero hindi naman kayang magbigay ng internet allowance para sa kanilang mga connectivity needs. Pwede kayo bilang estudyante or even your family can contribute to the Adapt Student Program. Ang scholarship section namin, we offer various scholarships, no? Ito yung makikita nyo sa right column, yung mga available na scholarships. So, we manage yung office namin UP funded, system-wide for undergraduate and masters, UP funded for undergraduate and graduate, and then other government funded institutions and private funded na mga organizations and individuals. At the bottom of the page, makikita ninyo yung aming Facebook page. Diyan namin ina-announce lahat ng call for application ng scholarship natin na available. So visit nyo lang yung aming Facebook page or you can email us at the end of this presentation. Makikita nyo yung aming contact details. Ang office namin ay oversight lang ng DOST scholarship. So coordination lang ito ng DOST and UP Diliman. I'm sure marami sa College of Science na mga DOST scholars. Ang kakilala nyo dyan, I'm sure ay sila Kuya Billy and Ate Mildred. So sila yung makikipag-coordinate sa inyo para sa inyong mga requirements to submit para makapag-claim na rin kayo ng inyong stipend. A student loan board, parang ano lang to, loan siya, pero I'm sure hindi ninyo ito kailangan, but just in case in the future, mga ilangan kayo, wag naman sana. I know ang free tuition, ano lang yan eh, you should kasi graduate within the prescribed period of your program or extended for a year. So, huwag kayong makakalimot na kung magli-leave kayo, you file a leave of absence para na-freeze yung counting ng inyong prescribed period para makabalik kayo and you can still continue under the free tuition program. But in case wala na kayo doon at gusto nyong mag-loan, you can still avail yung aming mga iba't ibang loan facilities, no? Kahit na pagka nag-masters kayo in the future, pwede rin yung pa rin kayong mag-apply for a student loan. Ang student and graduate assistantship natin, we allow students to work part-time, no? Normally, pwede kayong maging library assistant, pwede rin sa office, pero dahil naka-remote learning tayo ngayon, ano? Puro online siguro ang inyong mga services sa mga kolehiyo. You apply sa mga kolehiyo na meron silang slot for an SA or a GA. In your case, SA. Ang rate nito per hour is 60 pesos per hour of work. Sa undergrad, sa graduate naman na masters ay 100 pesos per hour. At sa graduate na doctoral ay 140 pesos per hour. So, hindi naman 120 hours a month ang maximum working hours, no? But pwede namang 60 hours a month kung hindi ninyo kaya. Pero dahil kayo ay freshie, ang gusto namin ay kapain nyo muna yung inyong academic load. Kung kaya ninyo after a SEM, then pwede kayong maghanap ng mga part-time na pwede ninyong mag-earn ng extra income. Pero wag ninyong pababayaan yung pag-aaral kasi yan dapat talaga ang maging priority ninyo over work. Ang ating student insurance is actually, this is only available for students under the RA 10931. So lahat kayo na under free tuition ay you have been covered by a student insurance na this is accident no and injury insurance na ang bawat estudyante ay coverage siya for 20,000 per academic year. In-expand po namin itong financial assistance on student contingencies kasi in the past, similar lang ito sa student insurance na for reimbursement ng mga medical expenses ninyo for accidents and injuries. But this time, this already covers illnesses. Dahil limited din yung funds, subject ito to evaluation to prioritize talaga yung mga student in needs. Pwede kayong mag-apply sa amin, pwede din kayong mag-email. So, by tomorrow, pwede na siguro namin i-upload yung bagong link para dun sa mga application ng mga medical reimbursement. So that's it. Ito po ang last slide. Pwede niyong i-screenshot. Ito po ang aming contact information. And the contact person for the specific program na pwede ninyong lapitan. Sa DOST core group, si Kuya Billy ninyo yung nasa pinaka-ilalim. So maraming salamat at welcome Isko Iska sa UP Diliman.
Thank you for that po, Miss Joy Aberdeen. And I hope that our freshies were able to take note of those so that they know what to do should they need it. To our participants, if you have more questions, please use our Q&A feature and we will answer those through answering you directly or live after all the presentations. Moving on to our next part of the program. With their current situation and the unique circumstances each individual has to go through in their everyday lives, it can be sometimes be very, truly, and really difficult. Of course, in College of Science, we also have ways to provide assistance to students in need of psychological support and counseling. To properly inform us about these, let us all welcome Miss Charity Orense and Miss Eileen Bartolome.
Magandang hapon po. Magandang hapon kay Dr. Tapang, our College Dean, kay Dr. Abara, our College Secretary, sa lahat po ng Institute Directors. Magandang hapon din at lalong-lalo na magandang hapon sa ating mga freshmen. I hope you're hearing me loud and clear kasi ganito na talaga tayo ngayon. This is our new setup. Hopefully, there will be a better setup that will come later on. So, kagaya po ng nabanggit, ang Office of Counseling and Guidance ay nasa ilalim ng Office of the Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs. And as an office, we service the whole university sa Diliman. And we are committed to uphold strong holistic development of students. Nabanggit na kanina yung academic na development ninyo. Isa pa rin yung character, yung honor, excellence, leadership, values, and even service. So ang aming guidance office ay nakatayo sa tatlong mahahalagang assistance or service that we could offer to you, and those are career development, academic development, at ganun din po ang personal development. So ito po yung pinaka core ng aming mga programa para sa mga estudyante. Ang amin pong main clients ay ang mga estudyante, although occasionally meron din po kaming mga nakakausap at natatanggap na mga sumasangguni din na empleyado, mga faculty members in some instances. So, sa susunod po na slide, ang amin pong mga contact details, dahil tayo ay virtual at remote ang opisina namin ngayon, you can find us at Facebook with ocg.upd as our Facebook page. At meron din po kami email, nandito din po nakapost sa inyong harapan ngayon. We also included our personal UP email accounts. Akin po yung CP Orense at up.edu.ph at kay Miss Eileen. Yung
naman po ay MG Bartolome at up.edu.ph. www.edu.ph. Ako po si Eileen Bartolome.
Medyo mali lang po yata yung pangalan ng account niya. Pangalan ko rin yung nakalagay as I read it now. So ano po ang pwede nang ma-avail ng mga estudyante, lalong-lalo na yung mga freshmen, ano? We're here to introduce to you what our office can do to assist you, lalong-lalo na ngayong first year kayo, or for those who are just new to the college. No? We have 4 main programs and services or activities na inahahain namin sa mga estudyante. Unang-una, individual consultation and counseling. Ngayon po, dahil virtual tayo, you can just get in touch with us with whatever platform na mas convenient sa inyo. It can be like this Zoom, pwedeng Skype, pwedeng Messenger, pwedeng Google Hangout. Lahat na ng pwedeng, minsan pwede rin kaming cellphone, no? Tumatawag din kami paminsan kung talagang mahirap makontak through other means. We also have group guidance. Kung gusto nyo na mas may kasama kayo in the sessions, we have psychoeducation and psychological testing. Maybe I can ask Miss Eileen to explain the first 2 services para mas mabigyan natin ng overview ang ating mga freshmen.
Yung individual counseling, ito ay one-on-one at pwede niyong i-share sa amin yung mga problems nyo regarding sa una-una academics, of course. Pangalawa, yung relationship problems, family, adjustment, at marami pang iba. Pati yung interest and career. Yung group guidance sessions naman, we are having small group guidance sessions dito sa College of Science. Ito ay composed of 5 members at isang guidance counselor. Anong ginagawa? Ine-equip kayo ng techniques at saka tips and skills para mag-cope and mag-thrive and mag-flourish sa stay ninyo sa University of the Philippines.
Okay, siguro we can move on to the next slide. Okay, for this year alone, no, January hanggang August, this is our basic statistics or accounts kung ilan na yung mga nakausap namin ng individual counseling and consultation. When we say walk-in clients, ito yung mga College of Science students, whether undergrad or graduate students, who personally sought help, yung talagang kumontak sa amin through Facebook or through email, at sila mismo yung lumapit at nagkonsulta, humingi ng assistance on how they can deal with themselves better. Yun namang referred counseling, nabanggit kanina ni Dr. Abara na may mga instances na sila mismo magsasabi, you have to talk to your guidance counselor so that you can be more equipped with study habits, techniques on how to be more motivated, yung mga ganon. So, meron din kaming tinatawag na individual consultation and counseling where we as the counselors would call out for you. So, wag sa mga freshmen, wag kayong magugulat, wag din kayong mag-hesitate or matatakot if we will be the ones who will get in touch with you. Sa ilan sa mga estudyante nating freshmen, minsan makakakuha rin kayo ng sulat na kailangan nyo talagang mag-make ng appointment sa amin. Don't worry, we will take care of you. No? Hindi namin kayo tatakutin or you will really be in a space that is very safe para sa inyo. Sa susunod pong slide, yung sinabi ni Miss Eileen kanina, ito po, just to summarize lang, what are the common concerns that are brought to us by the clients, yung mga estudyante. Ito yung parang top concerns nila sa nakaraang semester. Natural na, unang-una sa listahan, yung mga challenges in the remote learning setup. Pangalawa, sa mga karaniwang naririnig namin na concerns ng mga estudyante ay how to deal with their emotions. Okay? Miss Eileen, you want to add some more?
Kasama dito yung mga concerns about peers, marami dito ay may nahihirapan minsan makisama dun sa peer, and ang goal namin is magkaroon ng skills para magkaroon ng social development, at saka mag-cope dito sa universidad.
Okay. Yeah, isa pa rin na-notice namin so far in the number of students na nakausap namin, overthinking, no? Sabi nila, siguro talagang natural na dahil you have brilliant minds and your minds don't stop working. So, minsan, yung pagiging overthinker daw nila, minsan burden din po yon sa kanila. And so, these are the usual cases, and a lot more other reasons why they would seek counseling. And lahat po naman sila ay tinatanggap natin. Okay. On the next slide, you will see a picture with consent po ito, no, ng mga estudyanteng nag-join. Yes, can we move to the next slide po? Yan. Ito po ay selected or nag-sign up sa aming group guidance session. These are, majority of them are bio majors. And we developed a module we call ABM group guidance. So ito po ay 6 sessions, usually lasting for an hour or so. And each lesson, each session ay mayroong personal development training na matatarget tayo, no? So if you are willing, if halimbawa kayo, barkada kayo, freshman, makabuo kayo ng 5 members in a group, yeah, then you can just approach us, tell us if you want to go through this module. It's almost like, it's handled like a class, pero hindi academic lessons yung matututunan ninyo doon, bagkos ang makukuha nyo doon ay life skills. And then we also provide psychoeducation, which where there's a larger group of audience. Ngayon nga po, September is the International Month for Suicide Prevention. So ang opisina po ng counseling and guidance ay mayroong inihandang program. We call it Celebrate Life. In fact, this is a yearly activity. And for this year, ang ating tema ay pagdadala, pagbangon, pagkatuto, sulong-tulong sa pagtuklas ng ating sariling mga kalakasan. Although yung registration po sa webinar na ito ay nagsara na, pinaplano po ng opisina namin na kung meron pang mga kaunting slot ay pwede pang mag-waitlisted. So just contact us through our Facebook page, or balak din namin na after the program ay i-replay natin, i-upload ang mga recorded videos ng webinar at doon pwede nating panoorin ang mga playback noon. So, in the past, nung face-to-face pa ang klase, I would also be given the chance and I am invited to speak to different organizations. Nakikita ko yung mga student organizations dito na I had the chance to have psychoeducation seminar with NVSI students sa mga sa biology majors and some other institutes. So just give us a call, contact us, and we will we'll make a way para tayo ay magkaroon din ng mga seminar, webinar, or psychoeducation. Panghuling service ay psychological testing. Although ngayon, dahil nga po lockdown tayo, we couldn't conduct this because normally ang psychological testing ay face-to-face. But for the meantime, nakasuspend po itong psychological testing namin. Hey, Miss Eileen?
Napakahalaga po ng guidance and counseling ngayon. Napakahalaga pong malaman natin ang sarili nating kalakasan, mabigyan tayo ng mga skills paano mag-cope, mag-adjust sa university, at especially dun sa online learning. So nandito po kami para bigyan kayo ng serbisyo. Lumapit lang po kayo sa amin at tutulungan namin kayo in a safe space. At lahat po ay confidential.
Yes. Okay. So, iwan po namin sa inyo, sa mga estudyante, mga freshmen. I know there are so many questions running in your heads right now. Pero kung ma-accomplish lang natin sa hapon na ito, ang ilang tips, pabalik lang po. I chose to start with letter S kasi sa College of Science, no, para madali nating maalala. So the 4 S's on how we can thrive and we can have a good fresh start for your college degree. So I chose these 4 letters. So para makatulong din, para mag-set up tayo ng ngayong first sem, first year, what are exactly ano yung goal mo, no? It has to be concrete, it has to be clear in your mind para hindi na-waste yung oras natin. You know, when we are just at home, sometimes parang dahil hawak natin yung oras sa kamay natin, no, parang lahat na lang pwede natin gawin. No? So be specific with your goal for this sem. Ano bang gusto ko? Ano bang grade? Ano bang klase ng interaction ang gusto kong mangyari with my professors, etc. And then the next S is scheduling. Miss Aileen, do you wanna say something about this?
Kailangan po para maganda yung organize tayo, may schedules tayo para dun sa pag-aaral. Meron tayong routine sa pag-aaral para maging matuto tayo ng mabuti at makapag-perform tayo ng mabuti sa ating mga classes.
And when we have schedule, it's a routine, sabi nga ni Miss Arlene, ano, it gives us a sense of control. No? Alam mo mangyayari sa araw na to, that will bring you closer to your goal. And then the next S is socialize. Hindi naman natin kinakailangang makilala lahat ng 300 freshmen na nandito ngayon sa Zoom meeting natin, ano? But I think it would be very exciting, no? You will look forward to attending classes more kung at least sa bawat isang class na papasukan ninyo, meron kayong isang kaibigan, isang kakilala na magbibigay sa inyo ng encouragement, somebody who you will be waiting for pagbukas ng synchronous classes ninyo, or somebody you can call on also kapag nasa asynchronous classes kayo and you just want to study with someone else, no? So keep socializing. When you are with someone else, it also keeps you more mentally enriched pag meron tayong nakakausap. And finally, nabanggit na rin ito kanina, seek help. No, nandito po ang Office of Counseling and Guidance. Andyan po ang mga director ng institute. You have your faculty members. You have the offices of College of Science. No, napaka-welcoming naman nila kanina nung nag-introduce sila. So, don't hesitate to seek help. You have all the resources within your reach. So, nandito po kami, Office of Counseling and Guidance, isa sa pwede ninyong mahinga ng tulong. And we would like to leave with you a simple quotation in the next slide. Yan. When I is replaced by we, illness becomes wellness. So, pag mag-isa lang po tayo, parang doon mas napakabigat ng mga dalahin natin. But, if you choose to become part of this whole community in your college, in your class, and even in the larger community ng university, kasama na kami doon, things will get better. So maraming salamat po ulit, and we will be waiting for you to reach out to us. Excited kami sa 2021-22 academic year for having you as our students.
Ayan, Freshies. Please take note of all those mentioned. And of course, please do not hesitate to ask help from our counseling and guidance professionals in case you need help, since they will always be there, ready to help you. Again, if you have questions, please use the Q&A function, and we will answer that either through a direct reply or live later after all the presentations. Thank you so much for all of those again, Miss Charity and Miss Eileen. And again, to our freshies, if ever you really need help, don't hesitate to reach out to Miss Eileen or Miss Charity so they can properly assist and help you. And for the next part of our program, in College of Science, we do not just learn academically, but we also aim to mold the students to become better individuals, better servants of the people, and to reach their full potential. So here in CS, there are lots of opportunities for you to explore all your skills and abilities. There are also services which will really help you and me as we go through our college life. To guide us through all those opportunities, let us all give a warm welcome to our Associate Dean for Student, Alumni, and Public Affairs, Dr. Lillian Jennifer Rodriguez.
Yan, so good afternoon sa lahat ng ating freshies, shifties, and transferees. So Andro, can you share our slides? Yan, so maraming salamat po kay Miss Joy from the Office of the Scholarships and Grants and kay Miss Charity and Miss Eileen from the Office of Counseling and Guidance. So I'd like to emphasize that these offices, yung offices nila kanina, are all under UP Diliman. So they are handling all UP Diliman students. So hindi lang sila for CS. I'd like to thank them for specifically making time to present to you CS students. And dahil UP Diliman ang level nila, sa CS meron tayong level ng office that handles these services. So yung OWAD SAPA, yung office under me, may be able to liaise with the OCG and with the OSG to help you in your needs. Yun. So under our office in CS, meron kaming specific na program called the Be My Lab Partner Program. So this program was established because of yung need for remote learning when the pandemic started. So this program aims to partner you, our CS students who are in need of remote learning help and assistance with other donors, other private donors. So this funding is not from UP, and last SEM, during the second SEM, we were able to provide 166 students with internet allowance and 49 students with gadgets such as laptops and tablets. So I'd like to emphasize na na-mention kanina ni Ms. Joy na meron yung SLAS, yung Student Learning Assistance System. So this SLAS is under UP system. So it provides you already a stipend and yung needs nyo for remote learning. So when you are an SLAS grantee, hindi na kayo pwede apply for the Be My Lab Partner Program kasi nga you're already provided yung assistance nyo with the SLAS. Yun. So if you need I'm sure napadala na yun. I sent this link sa inyo, yung Google form. Pero in case hindi pa kayo nakapag-apply and you would still need to apply, please send me an email. Nandiyan naman yung email address ko. Yan. And then, yung next na what we would like to emphasize is yung financial assistance. So na-mention na rin to kanina ni Ma'am Joy, and like to just emphasize that you can actually reimburse your medical expenses from UP Diliman. So this, you're allowed to reimburse 20,000 per academic year. So pwedeng kasama dito yung diagnostic examinations nyo, yung medications nyo, and other hospital fees. Lalo-lalo na ngayong COVID-19 pandemic. So please make sure that you are aware of this para kung sakaling, hopefully, hindi nyo kailanganin, pero if in case kailanganin nyo, then you can remember na meron kayong help that you can ask from UP Diliman. And then next would be yung undergraduate student assistance. So na-mention din to kanina ni Ma'am Eileen that all of you being under RA 10931 or the free tuition law, you're entitled to an accident insurance. So this covers your the whole academic year, and whether you are inside or outside UP yung incident. So even sa remote learning setup is very applicable, and you can use this just in case you have accidents. Again, hopefully wala. And then next, we have yung Office 365. So this was very convenient for us, especially now in this remote learning setup. So yung Office 365 is an online It's an online account that UP gives you. So if you're enrolled student of UP Diliman, you're entitled to Microsoft Office na license. So your Office 365 account is linked with your UP Mail account. So if you already have your UP Mail account, then you can request yung account niyo for Office 365. So this means na hindi niyo kailangan magbayad ng account niyo for Microsoft Office kasi UP freely gives you this license. Yeah, so nandiyan, you can take a screenshot of this para maalam niyo yung process of how to get yung license niyo. Yan. So yun. So yun yung mga things that we wanted to emphasize, and thank you again for the Office of the Counseling and Guidance and the Office of Scholarships and Grants for taking the time to explain yung UP Diliman programs to our freshies, shifties, and transferees. So good afternoon sa lahat.
Ayan. Thank you, Doc Lilian. But before we proceed to the next part of our program, Miss Joy Aberin has some few words lang for us. Hello po.
Thank you. I just need to answer this question. I submitted an appeal po sa SLAS. Until now, under processing pa raw po ang aking appeal. May kailangan po ba akong i-contact o maghihintay lang po ako? Pinaprocess kasi ang lahat ng Google folders kung saan i-attach niyo yung supporting document sa mga appeals niyo. So just wait for that email sa lahat ng mga nag-appeal, and then you will be instructed how you will upload all your supporting documents. Yun lang po. Maraming salamat.
I-follow ko na lang din, RJ, yung sinabi kanina ni Ma'am Joy na third round ng applications for SLAS will start on September 20. So kung meron sa inyo na gustong mag-apply for the SLAS, again, ito yung makakatanggap kayo ng stipend and remote learning assistance per month. Then you apply starting September 20.
Ayan. Thank you po, Miss Joy and Doc Lilian. So again, that's September 20 for the third round, guys. Okay, so thank you, Doc Lilian, for that informative presentation that would surely help our freshies. With that, let us now move on to the next part of the program. For our aspiring student leaders, we have something here in CS that will help mold your leadership skills, give you knowledge in mounting campaigns, and give you an opportunity to serve CS through forwarding local calls and ensuring that the rights and welfare of the students in CS are being upheld. Got any idea what I'm talking about? Of course, I am talking about the College of Science Student Council. To give us more information about CSSC, let us welcome its chairperson, Mr. Timothy Lee.
Hello. Wait lang, share screen ako. Kita naman presentation ko, right?
Yes po, kita.
So yun, hello. So, this is the logo of the CSS yan also. Ayun, so yun, we are the UP Diliman College of Science Student Council. And I'll give a very, very short presentation lang on what the council is, kung anong ginagawa namin sa council, and siguro po-plug ko na rin yung volunteerism arm namin, which is the Servicio Cluster. So yun. So first and foremost, siguro it's very important to introduce all of you kung ano yung council and anong ginagawa namin all that. So yun, the council. So we're the UP Diliman College of Science Student Council. Kami yung highest student governing body, and we are the official and non-partisan representative of the students of the College of Science, University of the Philippines, Diliman. So we represent all the students of the College of Science na the FSTs, yung mga hindi FSTs, yung mga undergraduate students, and even na rin yung graduate students. So kami nga yung form of student government dito sa College of Science. And bilang CSSC, eto marami rin kaming gampanin. First and foremost is kami yung liaison between the student of the college and the college administration, and kami nagme-make ng recommendations regarding student affairs. So bilang liaison para kami yung communicating body and all that, no? Tapos bukod pa dito, we also coordinated with the University Student Council. That is to say, kasi University Student Council, sila yung pinaka-central na parang student representation. So of course sila, kayo rin ay technically parang para ka rin kayong constituents ng USC. So we are in coordination then with them bilang central student body. And then aside from this, of course, meron din kaming project initiatives na i-discuss ko later. And obviously yung promote ng rights and welfare ng student body. And the council, yung council, meron din kaming advocacies, which is SMT4P and I and environment, which is actually na-discuss ko rin sa FS Talk. So ayun, reiterate na lang din. So, ano ba yung ginagawa ng council? Yung ginagawa namin ngayon, and ano yung mga services na pinaprovide namin to students and all that. So, this is a general gist of what we plan to do as a council and the services that we provide to the students. So, yung student assemblies and grievances and student help desk, through this, napapakinggan namin kung ano yung mga plights ng students, kung saan sila nahihirapan, ano yung mga, how can we help the students, kung ano yung mga services na gusto nila i-provide. Doon namin narinig yun and all that. Then we also have Servicio Cluster, which provides students an avenue to be able to serve the studentry through being part of the council. Para siyang yung Servicio Cluster basically is our volunteerism arm. If you ever want to be able to be of service na to the council and help us with their initiatives, you are more than free to be able to join the Servicio Cluster. Aside from this, meron din kami basic student services, CORES, which is our academic support, para siyang review sessions and all that. If may LE kayo, if may tests kayo, you may want to go to CORES. And we also have support, which is our financial subsidy. So, ayun, recently natapos lang siya and all that. And we also have institute batch consultations, more on sa insti-reps na to if they want to consult yung mga students from the institute. Then we have unified campaigns with Cool, which is basically yung mga samahan ng mga CS org. So of course, bilang CSSC, nakikiisa kami sa mga campaigns na gusto namin i-launch with the other CS formations. We also have college directories to be able to connect people with the proper professionals, ganyan. Then we also have the ED Fest and Council ED program in order to instill social awareness para sa constituents. And aside from this, of course, yung council is a model of good governance. We have transparency, may minutes kami na pinapalabas and all that. So, ayun, makikita niyo talaga kung ano yung ginagawa ng council and all that. Then on the right side of this presentation of this slide, nakikita natin yung pinaka main events na gusto i-launch ng council this academic year, which is Science Month, Envi Month, and Ikasiyahan, which we are trying to bring from the which we are trying to translate from yung parang kasi dati mga face-to-face initiatives and all. So we're trying to translate it into an online context. And basically that's an overview of what the council plans to do and services. Pero I believe na mas marami pang magawa dyan and we have so much more in store for you aside from all of this. And siguro, ayun, dahil nasabi ko na rin naman yung Servicio Cluster, I'd like to invite everyone na kung gusto nyo sumali ng Servicio Cluster, you are more than free to be able to be of service to the studentry and to help the College of Science Student Council to be able to launch initiatives. Ayun lang naman for the College of Science Student Council, and good afternoon and pagpupugay sa ating mga bagong freshies ng bayan. Thank you.
Ayan, thank you for that, Tim. So to our freshies, I hope that you got somehow inspired to take on leadership roles and to serve our college. Again, if you have any questions, please use our Q&A feature and we will answer that either directly or later live. So for the next part of the program, I would just like to give you freshies some context on what recently happened in UP Diliman. Last September 1, the Office of the Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs, or OVCSA, released a memorandum announcing the provisional lifting of the Freshie recruitment ban for AY 2021 to 2022. What does this mean for you, Freshies? This means that you can now join university and college-registered organizations, except fraternities and sororities, whereas for the past years, the Freshies were hindered from joining student formations by the FRB. So why did this happen? Because especially in the middle of the pandemic and the remote learning setup, it has been realized that student formations can definitely help freshies like you to be well adjusted to a new environment. Student formations also provide different kinds of support, be it academic, financial, and most especially emotional. Without any substantial physical contact and amid the isolation that we are currently experiencing, being a part of a community and somehow a family can really help us cope with the challenges we face every day. And as someone who is a part of different orgs, I can attest to that, and that is definitely true. I wouldn't have been able to survive the past year without the organizations I am a part of. And of course, what better way is there to build your skill set while nurturing your passions and interests than to join student organizations? Without further ado, I am proud to present to you the student formations in the College of Science.
Hello, everyone. Hello to Freshies, transferees, and shifties, and everyone that is here. We are Agham Youth, an advocacy-based organization which strives for the development and utilizations of science and technology that shall be of service to the Filipino masses. And so our mission to make science and technology serve the people was born. And many of you would ask, how do we do that? Our projects and campaigns are composed of educational discussions, People Science School, Climate Strike, community outreach and immersions, and our current campaign is for humane, accessible, and appropriate education for the ligtas na balik eskwela of every student. And so we invite you to join us in making science serve the people. Together with AY, we can gain a deeper understanding of the key role of science and technology sector to the people's progress and stand up against the injustice and the broken system that prevent S&T being in its rightful place in the hands of the masses. Again, in behalf of Agham Youth, I welcome you all to the start of your journey here in UP Diliman. Siyentista at inhenyero ng bayan, magkaisa at tumindig.
Isang mapagpalayang hapon sa ating lahat. Sa panahong pahirap sa kabataan, pasakit sa komunidad at di siyentipiko ang pagtugon sa pandemya ng rehimeng Duterte, kinakailangan tumindig ang mga kabataan para sa kanilang karapatan. Katuwang ng kabataan sa pagtindig ang mga National Democratic Organizations. Isa na dito ang Anakbayan College of Science o ABCS. Ang ABCS ay isa sa pinakakomprehensibong pambansa demokratikong pangmasang organisasyon na nagmumulat, nag-oorganisa at nagpapakilos ng kabataan para sa pambansang demokrasya. Pinaglalaban ng ABCS ang kaligtasan sa pagbabalik eskwela, budget sa ayuda at edukasyon at hindi sa pasismo. Kinikilala ng ABCS ang makasaysayang papel ng kabataan sa pagbabagong panlipunan. Kaya freshies, shifties at transferees ng bayan, tumindig. Maaari lamang mag-sign up sa link na nasa chat box upang makadalo sa aktibidades tulad ng mass orientation at ilang mga educational discussion na makikita sa slide.
Magandang araw po, mga future halaman ng bayan. No, it's no secret that the environmental crisis has taken a toll for the worse. With ice caps melting, piles of trash skyrocketing, and numerous species of flora and fauna going into extinction, we can't help but wonder what the youth can do to save the environment. After all, we're just a bunch of students sitting in front of our laptop screens. Am I right? But what if I told you that it doesn't have to be that way? We at Sari Buhay believe that no matter the circumstance, the fight against climate injustice must go on. Despite the pandemic, our organization continues to unite and organize the youth in order to push for a nationalist, progressive, scientific, and genuine environmental advocacy within and outside the university. So if you're interested in learning more, join us at Sari Buhay UPD. You can find us on Facebook and Twitter, or you can schedule an orientation with us. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Alav, the previous EIC of Shansha, and I'd like to introduce you to the official publication of the College of Science. We are a magazine. We have an issue coming up soon. Actually, we'll send up a link later of what the next issue will look like. And we write about the events important to us, CS students, and whether that be inside or outside of college. So even though we're not there in college physically, our views matter on significant issues. So we write and we make content about it. To summarize, what Chansha is here's a passage from our very first editorial. So, ang pahayagang ito ay hindi lamang talaan ng mga nagaganap sa ating pamantasan o kaya salamin ng nangyayari sa ating kapaligiran. Dito rin ang pahinang ito maaaring iparating ng karampatang kalunasan sa mga suliranin sapagkat ang pahayagan ay may isang papel na ginagampanan, ihayag at isulong ang isyong nag-aaral ng kapaligiran niya. So if you're interested to join, just follow our pages. It's UP Shansha on Facebook and Twitter. So it'll be sent then to chat box.
Good afternoon, FST. So, the Rise for Education College of Science, or R4ECS, is a local chapter of Rise for Education UP Diliman. It is composed of councils, organizations, and individual members who fight for the right to education. Every month, we formulate campaign plans to help forward our campaigns, like Ligtas na Balik Eskwela, Ligtas na Balik Laboratorio, Defend UP, and other relevant important campaigns that help promote and protect our right to education. We welcome all UP Diliman students, and we do not have an application process. This is because we believe that our alliance should also be like education, quality, accessible, and available to all students from all walks of life. So if you are interested to fight for education, you may fill up the membership form that I have sent in the chat, and go follow us in our Twitter page, our PCS, and like our page, Rise for Education, College of Science at UPD. Thank you.
UP Association of Biology Majors is a socio-academic organization based in the Institute of Biology. We have a wide range of events such as medical missions and donation drives under our free clinic program. We also have Biologic, the Pencil Project, and educational discussions, all aimed at promoting academic, social, and moral development. Aside from these tenets, we also believe that similar to a chambered nautilus, the addition of each chamber lends to the strength of our organization, our family. With that, I would like to invite everyone to sign up and join the semester-long application process to be a part of Chamber 468. UPABM is an organization, unified organization, so you can join no matter what course you're in. And while we keep biology at the core of what we do, I assure you, we don't just study it, we live it. Welcome, Scholar ng Bayan.
Hello, everyone. We are the UP Zoological Society, also known as UPZS. We are an academic, social, civic, and environmental organization based in the Institute of Biology at kami ay university recognized, so we have members from all around the university. As an org, we are academic, social, civic, and environmental, so we are committed to serving the Filipino people, bringing environmental awareness and action to life. So some of our projects are seminars, donation drives, our quiz bee, Jambayan, documentary screenings, cleanup drives, and many more. So if you're interested in our org in any way, either gusto nyo pa makilala, be involved in our projects, or be a part of our family, stay tuned to social media accounts namin to be updated on our events and even our application process. That's all from me. Hope to see you all soon, and always catch the spirit. Thank you.
The University of the Philippines Association of Chemistry Majors and Enthusiasts, or UPACME for short, is a nonpartisan, non-stock, non-profit, student-oriented, UNESCO-certified academic organization open to all UP Diliman students. We aim to help each other through college, hopefully leaving the org and the university as better people than when we entered. We also seek to promote scientific literacy and the study of chemistry in both the public and the next generation of citizens, leaders, and scientists. We try to accomplish these goals with social media info campaigns, fundraisers, award-winning charity outreach programs like Nayan, a 2021 award yung parangal ng Samahang Mag-aaral and other honors, and academic competitions. Above all of these, UPACME is a family that serves, learns, and grows together, and has been doing so for 25 years. We hope you join us in continuing to make better meet purpose in the years to come. That's 1 minute. See what the apps are yet. Details in the chat.
Good afternoon po. I'm here to present to you the UP Chemical Society, one of the home orgs based in the Institute of Chemistry. We strive to promote one, general welfare, 2, interest in the study of science, specifically chemistry,
And three, recognize outstanding achievements in and in service to chemistry. We have a lot of events as well as internal initiatives that meet these goals. So stay tuned for those, or you may join our organization. We're also a founding member of PAX Inc., a gathering of chemistry organizations nationwide under the PFCS. And since we were founded in 1929, quick maths, 2021 na po ngayon, we're currently celebrating our 92nd anniversary. So we have a lot of events, including prizes for contest and a chemistry career webinar. More details at our social media platforms at UPCAMSOC or at our newsletter, The Nucleus, which you can see pinned in our Facebook page or on our issue at UPCAMSOC. Ayun lang po. Wishing us all well as we tackle this online academic year. Join the few and the proud. Thank you.
As you hear this, I'm actually hoping for three things. First, I hope I'm audible right now. Second, I hope na enjoy nyo so far tong CS Freshie Orientation Program. And ultimately, I hope you're all doing well wherever you are. I'm Sean at sa ngalan ng buong UP Math Club. We'd like to welcome you all sa UP College of Science. Yay! Now, who are we? UP Math Club is a unified acad org focused on promoting math to the nation and its people. So, kahit anong course mo ay pwede kang sumali. Now, like our founders, united kami by our passion in fulfilling our missions. Doing that, we're not just able to help our fellow students through math tutorials, but also foster friendships through our collaborative org works, as displayed right now, and of course, in countless shikahans that follow after. Now we invite you to experience this yourself and be part of our 101st year as an org where everyone counts. To get to know us more, feel free to contact Ira Manalo via the shown details. Thank you everyone and stay safe, and you can all sign up via the link na isasend ko sa chat. Thank you!
Hello guys, can you hear me right now? Yes, thank you for attending our freshman orientation. I am Daf Emil Cabahog Autor, and I am the membership officer of the University of the Philippines Mathematics Major Circle. So UPMMC is a non-sectarian, non-partisan academic organization who is on its 44th year of giving service to the students while promoting scientific and intellectual development in mathematics. Some of our major projects include AgiMath, which offers free math tutorials for the students, and Latin tutorials, which offer Latin tutorials for the undergraduate students. And also, we are holding a contest, which is Matira Matibay, which tests high school students' math and survival skills. Fret not, any student of the any undergraduate student of any degree program are welcome to join our growing family. So if you have more questions, ask just ask me on our social media sites at facebook.com, fb.com/upmmc, and on our Twitter and Instagram accounts at UPMMC. You may also contact me on the contacts shown below. Thank you everyone, and I hope you are safe, and good luck sa ating first semester. Kain-kain natin yan. #fighting!
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dom, and I will be giving a brief introduction of our organization. UP Geological Society, or UPGSOC, is a premier academic organization duly recognized by CS and the university. Since our establishment in July 26, 1957, we have been dedicated to the pursuit of honored excellence in the field of geology and being a conduit between the academe and the actual practice. In our 64 years of service, UPGSOC has spearheaded numerous events that have given back to the community, and one of those is our flagship event, the National Geology Congress, or NGC. We will be open for applications this first semester. To get notified on our events, like our Facebook page and follow our Twitter and Instagram accounts, all with the handle at UPGSOC. For more inquiries, you may contact us by messaging our page or sending us an email at geosoc@nigs.upd.edu.ph. Thank you.
So good afternoon, everyone. I'm Gian, and I'm here to present University of the Philippines Geology Major Society. So we are UP Geology Major Society, also known as UP GEMS. We are an academic and environmental organization pursuing for the academic excellence and awareness in the field of geology, as well as promoting student involvement in activities related to the protection of the environment. So in pursuant to our goals, we often hold donation drives, educational discussions, and nationwide contests and workshops in order to promote our advocacies. So if you would like to know more about our organization, you can contact us at our Facebook page, our Twitter account, and our Instagram account. So in behalf of the UP GEMS, I would like to welcome all of you to the College of Science, and remember, don't be just a rock, be a gem and shine brighter.
And hello everyone. So nasira pala yung font sa sa presentation. So we are UP MBBS, or the UP Molecular Biology and Biotechnology Society. So since I have limited time, no, I won't be able to provide you with an in-depth description of our org, but basically we promote the field of MBB. But if there's one thing that I want to leave with you guys, that will be the importance of what we do during this time. As we all know, the field of MBB has played a very crucial role in our battle against the COVID-19 pandemic, ranging from testing to sequencing and detecting the different variants to something as extremely important as vaccine development. So now more than ever, there is the need to recognize and support MBB, and of course, the field of science and technology as a whole. And that's exactly what we do in MBBS. So for example, last April, we held the MBB Week 2021 with the theme #BrighterNormal, which tackled the different aspects under COVID-19. And this November, we're going to have the Biosciences Convention with the theme Biotechnological Solutions in this COVID-19 pandemic crisis. So if you believe in what we do, and hopefully you do, and if you're passionate about MBB, we enjoin you to be a part of our family. So on your screens, you will see a sign-up link. That's tinyurl.com. You will see it on your screen. And in the sign-ups form, makikita nyo rin doon yung video recording sa applicants orientation na ginawa namin last Saturday. So ayun lang. Thank you everyone and stay safe.
Pleasant afternoon, everyone. UP Physics Association, also known as UPPA or PA for short, is a non-profit university-wide academic organization that aims to promote and advance the study, awareness, and appreciation of physics among students and the general public. Currently, we're a group of 50 undergraduate students from various degree programs, and despite these difficult times, we try to be there for one another, be each other's family. Since 1980, UPPA upholds these events and projects that is highly relevant and caters the interests of its members and audience, such as physics tutorials, humans of physics, physics month, physics Fridays. Kaya sino nagsabing hindi masaya sa physics? We are UPPA and we hope you let us be your family for the next couple of years in your UP life. If you're interested to be part of our organization, kindly fill up the applicant's sensing form in the Zoom chat. Lagit lagi in the spirit of uplifting science. See you all soonest.
Yeah, so good afternoon, everyone. I hope I'm audible right now. So UPDOSTSA is a non-stock, non-profit, socio-academic organization of UP Diliman DOST scholars. Since 1979, the organization has promoted science awareness in our community and aims to develop science education in the country. Every year, SA leads in the orientation of incoming freshman students, specifically DOST scholars in UP Diliman, through the Scholars Day Out or SDO, but during this online setup, it is Scholars Breakout or SBO. It also spearheads the annual National DOST Scholars Summit, or also known as NDSS, the primer convention of DOST scholars in the country. Furthermore, the organization also gives back to the community and it pays forward through an outreach program called Sponsor a Kid or SA Kid. Other activities include science exhibits and demonstration, and the alternative classroom learning experience or ACLET. Thank you so much and we hope to see you in our applications orientation. Lagit lagi para sa bayan at para sa agham at teknolohiya.
Thank you so much to our CS organizations. And seeing that there are no questions now in our Q&A feature, we can proceed with the next part of our program. But don't you worry, Freshies. If you have more questions that you haven't thought of yet as of the moment, but might come to you in the future, please do not hesitate to reach out to the CSSC or any of the offices presented during the program. And we are definitely going to welcome all your questions and concerns. The contact details were posted and were shown earlier, and I hope that you guys took note of that. To end this part of the program, let us all welcome back our Associate Dean for Student, Alumni, and Public Affairs, Dr. Lillian Jennifer Rodriguez, to give us the closing remarks.
Yeah, so pasensya na sa lahat kung medyo nag-overtime tayo, pero I hope na appreciate nyo yung effort ng lahat ng offices to make you acquainted with yung totality of the College of Science. So as you saw, the College of Science is one of the biggest colleges in UP Diliman. That's why ang dami nating institutes and ang dami nyo today and ang daming nagsalita. So we hope that we covered yung lahat ng aspects ng student life nyo, from yung academics nyo to your extracurriculars, yung sa orgs, and yung mga services that you would need, such as yung scholarships and financial assistance, and also mental health awareness program. So just keep in mind that when you, so nagbarrage kami ng orgs ngayon, just keep in mind that huwag kayong sumali syempre sa lahat. So ipiliin nyo lang kung ilan yung sasalihan nyo. So personally, for me, yung tatlo, mahirap ka na maging active dun sa tatlong orgs na yun. Pero yun nga, let's i-gauge nyo muna yung academic load nyo, kung gaano siya kabigat for you, and then you can start planning out kung ano yung mga orgs that you want to join. Just keep in mind that yung orgs na yon are parang lifetime commitment sa UP. So, yun, piliin nyo wisely kung alin mga sasalihan nyo. So, yun. So, I hope you enjoyed this afternoon, and we really hope na in the soonest possible time, we will be able to welcome you sa campus mismo. So, yun. Good afternoon, everyone, and see you soonest.
Thank you so much for that message, Doc Lillian. And now, to officially end our today's event, let us all feel and listen to the song that has already been a part of the lives, the failures, the triumphs, and the adventures of generations of scholars ng bayan. The song which also continues to inspire the students of UP to strive for honor and excellence, and which continues to fan the flames of passion to genuinely serve the people. Our dear Freshies, our new batch of scholars and scientistas ng bayan, here is our university hymn, UP Naming Mahal. And again, Thank you so much for being with us here today in the College of Science Freshie Orientation. And we truly hope that the presentations today help you get to know more about the College of Science and all the learning opportunities within it, as well as equip you with the knowledge that can help you as you go through your college life. Again, I am RJ Francisco, College of Science Student Council Vice Chairperson and your host for today. That has been College of Science Freshie Orientation 2021. Thank you all for coming. Good luck with your first official day of college tomorrow. We wish you all the best on this journey and welcome to the College of Science. Welcome to the University of the Philippines, Diliman. We hope to see you around. Until next time.